Heat and pressure we're going to boost over here. Do these produce pressure as well? They do, yeah. What do you know? So those two can go there, and then we'll put this over here. And put those in there. And it should be boosting those, and I don't actually know what else. It didn't seem to be highlighting any of those over there. Probably also the gas extractors, to be perfectly honest. These are now being boosted 1000 and 1500 heat. Good. These are being boosted 1500 and 1000. Good. We have a poster we can put up. Where's a good place to put a poster, do we think? I mean, I've got a empty wall right here, in fact, and I don't think I can put anything on it. Anyway. Oh, that's stuff from robotics? So it's like a robotic creature? Is it? No, it talks about living on things, so no, it's... Why is it a poster from stuff from Never mind, don't care. Anyway, posters are cool. Let's just take a look at what we've got here again now. So we're still 71 million on oxygen. Heat is now boosted a little bit. It's still ticking up very slowly. Pressure, 4.3 million. So we've improved our numbers a little bit. If we really want to ramp, we want to send off all of the oxygen. We've only got, what, 6 satellites currently boosting oxygen? Ideally, I want that to be like 20. So we just want to keep collecting more rocket engines. We need to go fetch some more sulfur, probably. This is where having... Why did I go there? I need more sulfur for fertilizer, and this is where I actually need drones. Well, we've solved our power crisis, that's for damn sure. So I think that means that we create a drone station. Osmium rod, super rod, and 3 circuit boards. I can't remember what the drones require as well, but we're about to find out. So I can't like despawn you or anything, and I can't put anything in you, so let's put our drone station down here, straight out this door. So, craft, rocket engine, circuit board, and iron. Okay, well that's easy at least. Circuit board. Actually, should probably make a couple, to be honest. Yeah, it's a use of rocket engines, but it's fine. If I make a couple, then it can keep up with things, hopefully. Because they can go across the map. So we've got 2 of those now. Good. And we can actually have even more. While we've got more circuit boards, let's upgrade some more lockers as well, probably. Okay, you're empty now. You're practically empty now as well. So we can deconstruct you guys and replace you with the tier 2s. Oh, we don't get super alloy. They are chunkier, is the downside. So it's a case of, as long as I can still walk past, is going to be the limiting factor. These don't fit. Oh, that is exactly in the middle, actually. It's must just be the angle. Okay, and then it goes as far as, like, here, I think. So if I put one there, the other one should fit. Oh, in fact, they can clip into each other a little bit as well. Perfect. Okay. You, I want to set up to demand sulfur. And we're going to then supply you from somewhere else. You, I can't remember what I was even putting in you. Probably nitrogen, I think. Which means we should probably set this one up for methane. Actually, you know what? We should do it the other way around. Oh, we put nitrogen over the other side. So you demand... Where's methane? What are you? Oh, an access card. Random. Methane. There we go. So you demand methane. You demand nitrogen. You're going to fill up quickly. You demand tree bark. wherever the hell you are. There we go. And you supply tree bark. So they've got something to do now. Yep, they're on their way. Nice. You have this. So yep, okay. Yeah, you demand silk. You supply silk. Not silkworms, silk. There we go. You got to go through the whole rigmarole of setting everything up, of course, but once you do... So I should have done it a long time ago, but partly that's just because I was waiting for power. Oh yeah, we had the autocrafter making fabric last time too, which we can then deconstruct into raw silk if we find that we want it for anything. But otherwise, fabric is good for trading, so there's that. What was that the autocrafter needed? Super alloy and osmium? Easy. Super alloy rod, 2 raw osmium. Autocrafter can come over here. Just face the other way, may as well. Actually, you can go in the corner. And you can make fabric. And then you can demand fabric and high quality food just in case I do set you up being made from somewhere else. Why not? And you're also going to supply... Oh no, I can't set it up so... You know what? I should just set up the trade rocket to just demand fabric or something instead. I don't know. It's annoying that you can't set up them to supply and demand. Oh, no, no, not everything. No, no, no. Demand fabric. Demand superfood. In case that becomes... And then I'll just have to load it in manually from here. That's fine. We don't care about setting up automated stuff from the rocket at this point. And now you supply fabric. Good. So you get collected from there. Good. I'm going to need to set up another auto-crafter as well. I'm going to set up a little base down by the lake. So if we come down here, because we've got the water collection right here. Actually, there's the atmospheric ones, but they're going to be too far away, I think. So we want to set up a little floating base here. Not in the water, no. I want it floating, I said. I guess it was because I was hovering. Probably got the wrong idea. Okay, I wanted it floating, please. Okay, that looks better. And then we have an autocrafter inside here. There it is. Tier 3 ore extract. Okay, so that's the pressure track finished now. And we do that. Good. And then you supply bacteria samples, and the drones should come to take them away up to the main base. Eventually. They're probably busy doing other things. Assuming I remember to set the other thing up. Yep, there we go. They just came and took them away. Perfect. So now the problem is that this isn't enough water by itself. But we can actually set up a locker and tell the atmospheric collectors to send water down here. At least a couple of them. Maybe we'll leave one for myself. But we're probably going to end up with a backlog still. And you demand water bottles. And you supply water bottles. Cool. Then at any point we can go and check and see whether or not there are water bottles available. And then we've got separate algae collection just for ourselves, which we're actually going to clear out. Which you could also put in the locker, and the autocraft would actually use them as well. That's the other fun thing about that. You know what? Let's just do that. Why make it ourselves? Like, we do need raw algae sometimes, but we've got some in the base already. That can go in there. That's fine. So then in here, we've got a water bottle backlog still just for ourselves for now. We've got algae in here. We need to set up sulfur. That's right. Oh, and also we need to set up to supply methane. Did we already do that? I guess not. Supply nitrogen. Cool. So they will go to their respective containers as well. Rather than waste drone cycles on that right now, I'm just going to at least clear out those ones myself. Right. We need to go and set up supply for sulfur. Now, I guess the problem, though, is... hang on. We need to double check what a tier 3 resource extractor even does. Because I can't remember. I can't remember if it's better or not. That says extracts rarer ores from the ground. That just says extracts depending on user selection. That's right. It allows you to select specifically. So that's actually good, because then I can tell it to just extract sulfur. Okay. So we're going to be going from one of those to one of those. So we're going to need an osmium rod and a super alloy rod. Okay. I should also check my messages, actually, because I remember getting a message a while ago. And I haven't read it yet. Oh, we have a few. Reminds you not under any circumstance use Sentinel core technology to communicate with outside human ships or corporations. Blah, 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 blah. Store from robotics. If you're still willing to help us, your second task is to open the hatch of our second spaceship. Okay. Drones are stuck inside. Find it and open the hatch manually so you can activate them later to complete the terraforming process. Or, you know, probably kill us, but whatever. Circumstances of the ownership attribution to your assigned planet are a bit unclear and subject to debate. We've been informed that another company is claiming over the paternity of your hard work. You should not listen to them. Remind you are currently repenting for your actions and paid blah 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 blah. And work you've done is amazing. Don't let someone else take it away from you. The robots didn't achieve anything at all. Don't let them play mind tricks with you. There's a ship containing untouched robots on your planet. If you destroy most of them with explosives, we'll send someone to come to pick you up right away and reunite you with your family. A peaceful place, better from anything you've ever... This sounds like a trap. You should be able to find an extraction platform recipe on the planet to extract once you... Okay, so we don't get given it. We have to find it, it seems. Interesting. Okay. So it's not that we terraform things successfully and get extracted automatically necessarily. Or maybe you can, but you can short-circuit it. Maybe it's a case of we go till it's finished and we end normally, but we can finish early if we do what we're told. So I guess this one triggered because we got the 15 drone logs. And then we just need to open up the other thing, and then presumably extract as well, still. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's still basically the same as what I thought, but with a little bit more undertone to it. Sentinel core being very bolshy about telling us what we should and shouldn't do. And the others just giving us an additional task. So maybe the extraction platform thing is actually on their ship? I don't know. It says that it's somewhere on the planet. We haven't been everywhere yet. I still haven't been to the red wreck. I was going to do that much earlier on. So let's clear you out. So we've got some sulfur. Now we should be able to go tier 3 extractor. And we should be able to select sulfur specifically. And now we can supply sulfur. So we're not going to get clogged up with a bunch of other crap. We're just going to get sulfur and then send it back home. And in fact, if I just put these in, my drones should come and collect those, so then I don't have to ferry it back manually. What else have we got in here? We could make a few more solar panels, just for no real reason, but there we go. We have enough to make 3 solar panels. Sure, why not? I already have one out the front. Let's go there, there, There we go. Because why not? Not enough to do anything else, but... Oh, we actually have an aluminium now, so we can upgrade one of them. Just one of them. To being a tier 2. Yep, they're coming to collect it. It'll take a while. We should probably just make more drones as well, just cause. We've got the iridium rods and stuff that we can make a bunch of rocket engines ourselves. Yeah, the only downside with the tier 3 extractor is I don't believe that it works on like zeolite and stuff. Those you still have to deal with manually. I could be wrong. I just can't remember. Okay. We still haven't finished with that wreck per se, but I think we've got everything important out of it. But we still also haven't scouted off the other direction. However, what I want to do is go back to the other wreck and deconstruct the teleporter and then just go on a scouting loop and just carry the teleporter with me, so at any point I can just bamf back to base. Tier 3 works on everything except crystals? Okay, interesting. So if that works on like zeolite, that would be handy. Or osmium. I'm not really short on that right now. Oh, I put some crystals in here too as well. Actually, there we go. So there was like 4 crystal quartz that I set going. Not osmium. Okay, well, gave me a few. Got 3 pulsar quartz. That's enough for another fusion cell. I need to make 3 more. But it's a start. Okay, good. And then 3 of them. And 6 more of these. Okay, we're going to have to deconstruct a rod. Or, you know, go foraging, because I know there's plenty of raw materials around the place, but... Another 3 of them. Put those away. Now we have 4 of them again. And that's enough to open the one on the beach. So that is all that we need to do for the robotics company, at least for now. I'm certainly more inclined to trust the robotics company than I am the people who sent me here in the first place. At the very least, it's a different ending, so... Alright, the other thing that we need is 3 of those, 3 of those. So I think I needed fertilizer for the oxygen rockets. 3 of those. And 3 of those. And then 3 rocket engines. Which I have. So there we go. That can take oxygen from 6 to 9 rockets. Seed spreader. Uno. Dos. Tres. As the rain pours from the heavens. Oh, so did it not use fertilizer? No, it didn't use fertilizers from the plant rocket. Okay. Not the seed spreader rocket. What are we at? We've got 9 now? Yeah, 9,000 oxygen. We can go harder. There's 3 more. That'll take us to 12. Hey, I need 1 more super alloy to actually make that work, though. Let's go to the beach, then. I guess this is another point where the tier 3 would be handy. I guess also, though, this is where having the drones do other stuff for me would work. Like, set it up to supply everything, and then we just... Oh, we've got some old school superfood. Oh, old school food. Let's eat that. If it was set up to supply everything, then we can just send... I have something, demand super alloy. And it comes all the way back. But we need to set up other lockers to demand other things. And then we've got to clear out those lockers eventually. We'll send it to the shredder, but then we've still got to push the button. There's no automated way to get rid of things. Alright, I'm guessing that now that the rain has passed, that's probably now we're getting the effects of the oxygen satellites that we sent up. So now we want 3 more mutagen, 3 more bacteria sample, and 3 more tree bark. And I keep forgetting that I actually have a door out this side of the base too. Let's send off 3 more rockets, and then we'll have 12,000 boost for oxygen. And we were already at 70-something million, I think. So that means we're going to be doing fine on that. We'll probably be over the 100 million mark. Cool. So we're at 1.69, that's a good start, but we are wanting to tick up even faster. We're almost halfway there though. So, we have now... We still need to do red rec. I guess we'll do that next, so we don't forget. But we've been through this section again. We've been through here again. We've been through here. We've gone through, cleared that rec now. There's a few bits around here, but not a huge amount. There's a few drones. Mostly just explosives again, and some rods. There's the whole cave system underneath that we did fly through. There's like a cove tree sort of thing. I'm not sure if there's anything else down there. I guess we could go back down there and then head east and see where we pop up. We'd probably come up in this lake or something. We'd also move our life collector over to this lake as well, I think, was the idea. We should probably do that actually. We'll just collect our life collector. Because there's other different types of eggs up here too, actually. I wanted to see what those are like. So we've got our life collector all the way down the end here after our fish. I don't think we're getting any new types of fish. Yeah, it's just the 400s. Yeah, we've got 450, 300, and 450 currently. 400s are nice, but they're not, like, amazing. We could make a couple of new fish farms, just for the sake of it, to be honest. Get 6 more silk out. I mean, we don't have excess silk because we're turning it all into fabric, I guess. But we can deconstruct fabric. So if we deconstruct 3 fabric... then we can get 6 silk. And we've got 4 bioplastic nuggets, so that's 2 more fish farms. And then 2 phytoplankton A. And then we can put 400% fish eggs. Why not? We weren't putting them there because it was too shallow, that's right. You know what? I mean, we're taking this stuff all up to the other area anyway, so we may as well just take that with us. Oh, that's right. Tier 2 butterfly farms just use fabric. We can upgrade all of these too. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go to the numbers. And we're going to plop down... Where's the water actually deep around here? The other side, maybe? It's just a pretty shallow river sort of area, and then it goes up, and that is not a very pretty looking waterfall. Yeah, about that. Okay, well we can put the life collector down because that just needs water of any sort and it doesn't matter. The fish, we're going to have to put somewhere else. But let's just put the life collector down here. We'll see what that gives me later. I think we'll actually just manually go back rather than teleporting because I want to go down here and we're going to drop off our fish farms at the bottom of the crater. Or maybe just up here, why not? Have I seen you before? Probably not, actually. Oh, different seed. What are you? 350. Not that useful. So there's this whole area here. And then this seems like a good place to put a couple of fish farms. And they can have 400% fish. There you go. It's better than nothing. I I can't boost them, so... I was going to get some more aluminium anyway, so we'll stop past our base over there too. Also, this crate has been sitting here for ages with useless stuff in it. Let's get rid of that. So you've got an extractor here that just gives me bauxite and a bunch of other rubbish. Mostly other rubbish, it turns out. That's 2 bauxite and nothing else useful. That's... okay. I can make some more solar panels. Why not? I can only make them tier 1, but... well, that's pretty useless. I left that running to try and get more bauxite, and turns out it doesn't give me squat. So... I guess that's where a tier 3 would be useful too, to always give me bauxite, but... I don't actually need that much, it's more just... I know that having some more... what are we at, 7? 8. I know having some more aluminium would be nice, so... let's set some of that going. Think I have a solar panel addiction? I can stop any time. It's not a problem. I can stop any time I want. It's like, what else am I going to do with the resources, right? I keep getting all of the basic, useless resources. Well, I may as well do something with them. And I can just slap down a solar panel and be done with it, right? Rather than taking up space in a locker. Otherwise we've just got to keep making lockers. Or bees. Alright. I can probably send off another insect spreader rocket soon. Do one of those. Cool. Not very good butterfly larvae. Which means that I should probably extract them to be genetics. And then send off some of those rockets too. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well 8's good. That's 4 that I can upgrade. Upgrade 4 butterfly farms. I have like 5 currently. I'm gonna need more butterfly larvae. Well, there's a couple of 1200s and a 700. Then otherwise the best I've got is 250, unless I can make better. I can make 1,000. Rare tier 2 and okay, I should do that. Rare tier 2 fertilizer and I've already forgotten what type of mutagen it was. Was it tier 2 mutagen as well? Oh, it's tier 2 mutagen and normal fertilizer. Gotcha. Normal fertilizer, tier 2 mutagen. Alright. That'll get me some IMEO. Minimum it'll give me something like that. We'll let you work away. Let's go and upgrade some butterfly farms. So let's take the gold one out. And we'll put you down first, because I want to get you back again. So what's the comparison? Minus 30 for 75, minus 45 for 875. Yeah, just a little bit of an upgrade. And we can put 2 in at once. That's now 23 kilograms of insects per second, instead of 900 grams. Yeah, that's a pretty good value. So, do this one next. Now, I'm actually going to mix it up and have two-tone. Which, I think... do we even have the... oh, yeah, I've got another black one here. Okay. And then we've just got blue... and blue. Dubba-dee, dubba-die. I don't even need to put them in the same place, but it's like, well... actually, I probably shouldn't, because this is now bitrate hell. I should probably move these a little bit further away. Like, a completely different base further away. Okay, I'm not going to produce any insects there for a while, but that's fine. Well, that was the last one I could upgrade anyway. come to think of it. So I shouldn't have actually deconstructed both of those. I should put one back down. It's fine, I can put a tier 1 down. I just need more fabric. Do I have 2 again yet? No, just the 1 currently. Must be waiting on more silk. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we got golden butterflies. Nice. Okay, so we didn't even get the one that I expected. I'll take it. What I was thinking, though, is let's go back to the beach. Because I feel it's only right that this is the place that we got all of those insane butterflies from. Let's bring them back to where I got the larvae from in the first place. And we'll just do that. There we go. We'll put the golden ones in as well. And we can put just a tier 1 down as well. With that one. Still have the other stuff in my inventory, the bauxite. I was meant to drop that off. Oops. 2 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Hey, guess what, Tori? Guess what? 2 more solar panels. I should put them down here. Lovely. Alright, let's take these back.